Yeah, let's find out what type Jacky is.
All right. Hi, friends. Welcome to Talking with Friends People. This is Jacky. He's a
Sixth grader.
sixth grader. And we're going to ask him some type questions, find out what type he is. I've already, in my head, got a type in mind, but I'm not 100% sure about Jacky, so let's find out. First of all, let me ask you this. Have you been recently to a store or something where something memorable happened while you were walking around in the store? For example, I went to the supermarket the other day with my mom, and there was this lady who was walking in front of me. What do you? No, it is. It's recording from this. I use a different app to record it. I'll double check, but yeah, it's recording. See? Okay. And there was this lady who kept walking super slow in front of me and my mom. It was so frustrating. And finally, we got around her, something like that. Something insignificant from a store trip recently that you can recall the details of.
So I go to Target, and then we're there, and then we get I think a box of the muffin mix. And however, when we open up the box, it's only an empty box. There's nothing inside.
Really?
Yeah.
And when did you open it?
I get it from Target, and then when I get back to home, I didn't open it first time, and on the second day I opened it, but I didn't find out that anyone opened it before me.
I see. Okay. Let me ask you a question like the one I asked Tyler. It's going to be a little bit different. If Mary and Sue both go to the park, then Judy will be home alone. And if Judy's home alone, then Darren will come over and wrestle with Judy. Now, if, however, either Mary or Sue stays at home, then Judy won't be home alone and Darren won't come over. Both Mary and Sue want to go to the baseball game, but Mary's under house arrest. What's going to happen today?
Darren would not come.
Correct. Why not?
Because he don't be arrested?
No, not because he'll be arrested. because who's not alone? Judy is not alone.
Judy's not alone.
So why would Darren come over? Only if Judy's alone because he wants to wrestle with Judy. Okay? All right, let me ask you another one of those kind of questions. Your mother's only grandson's brother's only brother is who?
My cousin?
No. Let me try another one. Your grandfather's your grandfather on your dad's side, your paternal grandfather, okay? Your paternal grandfather's only son's father's wife is who?
My mom?
Correct. Okay, let me ask another question. So, have I ever asked you the troll question before or talked to you with the troll question? Okay, pretend you're the mayor of a Middle Ages town, okay? And you have a problem. Your town is split in two by a river. And normally you transfer food across the bridge. On one side of the river, you've got your farms and all your food. On the other side of the river, you've got your merchant class and your townspeople and stuff. But a big storm comes and washes the bridge out. There's no more bridge. Now a river troll comes and takes up residence in your river. And every time you take food across the river in a boat, the troll will take 10% of the food magically. It just runs up super fast. You can't even see it. Even if it's super well hidden, if you got one sandwich, he'll take 10% of it. That's his troll tax. Now you only have enough food saved up for the winter to feed all your people exactly. And so if you pay this troll tax all winter, then some of your people will starve. Now the people are clamoring for you to come up with a solution. You're like the mayor or the king of this place. So you can do anything you want, basically. You can interact with other characters in the story. You can interact with me, the narrator. You can ask me questions. or you can do things in the story, take action, direct people to do things. So what would you like to do, Mayor?
I'd like to build a bridge.
All right, well, building a bridge is a good notion, except you can't really build a bridge until spring because it's a harsh winter and it's not possible for you to get all the stone and other things you need and do the work during the heavy snows of winter. You can't possibly do it until spring. So that's not going to be a solution. What else might you do?
Beat up the person who carries the boat, so he won't let us pay any tax.
You mean get the troll, beat the troll up? Okay.
Beat the troll.
Okay, so you could kill the troll. That's fine. Or you could
beat him up.
You could beat him up and say, if you don't go away, we'll beat you up again. All right, well, but see, here's the problem you have with that. The troll is 12 feet tall. He's got scaly armor kind of skin with big stabby points on it. And additionally, he's standing in the middle of a river. Now it's the Middle Ages, so you got swords, you got lances, you got bows and arrows and stuff. But you're going to have to come up with a plan to beat up the troll. Because right now, standing in the middle of the river, if you try to swim out there to him or something, he'll just kill you immediately. There's no way you're going to win in the water. He's super fast and powerful. So what do you want to do? Remember, you can interact with other characters in the story. That is, so you can ask questions of them, or you can ask questions of me.
You could first ask someone to tell the troll that, hey, come here. We want to give you some food. And when the troll comes up to the land, he can't go really fast on the land.
Okay, so would you like to try that trick?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you find somebody in the town who you think is a good communicator, okay? Mm-hmm. And her name is
Joanna?
Marianne, okay? So you say, Marianne, I want you to go convince this troll to come over to the side, offer him some food, and our army will be hiding right here, and we'll ambush him as soon as he gets to the side. That's your plan? That means you're going to attack him as soon as he gets to the side, but he's not so fast, okay? So Marianne goes to the side of the river, and you got your troops there all waiting in ambush, and she calls out to the troll, Mr. Troll, I've got a big basket of food over here. You want to come over here to the shore with me and have a picnic? The troll shouts back, no thanks, lady. I actually don't eat that food. It's disgusting if you ask me. And besides, I am a legit upstanding troll. I only want to take the 10% that is my due of food that travels across the river. That food's not traveling across the river. I have no interest in it. I appreciate the offer, lady, but stick to your own kind. I'm a troll. I like troll women. Please go away. That's what he says to her.
Then so every time when I travel through the boat, I carry an empty basket and I fill it with sand, but not with food. And then the troll's like, take it.
Okay, well, another good plan, but the troll can tell the difference between food and non-food. So no matter how well you have it hidden, if you have a piece of a dead cow, a leg of a dead cow somewhere hidden in your boat, he'll come take 10% of it. If you have a sandwich, take 10% of it. If you have one piece of bread, he'll take 10% of it. If you have a bag of sand, he won't take any of it. He can tell it's not food.
What if we don't give him food and then he becomes starved?
Okay, but your people will starve too because all the food's on the other side of the river. So if you don't move any food across the river to your people, then they won't have any food either. But he already told you he doesn't eat the food.
Can't we just go across the river and live there?
You
the winter?
You mean take all the people from the town to the farm side?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you could move the people, not the food. What was your solution, Tyler?
Just walk across the water because the water's frozen. You said it was a harsh winter.
Oh, but it's a big, deep river. It never freezes over all the way. It's always constantly moving.
Then you could just throw them.
Okay,
Attach
well,
some rockets to it.
That's a good point, though, Tyler. Okay, so Jacky, good job with that answer there. Let's go on to another question. So, if I were to, do you have any names for the haircutting machine I made?
Let's call it Super Potato.
Super Potato?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you call it Super Potato?
So potatoes had this like really clean with no hair.
Uh-huh.
So you can say that our cleaner is really fast and also really clean. So you can say potato because potato's head is really clean. So there's no hairy stuff. So you can say super potato.
Okay, that's a good name for it, super potato. Um, all right, let me ask you a couple of more questions. So let's say that you had to convince somebody to sign a paper for you. Okay. Now, you knew that this person was a person who didn't care about merit at all. So you're supposed to have done X, Y, Z. You've done X, Y, Z. But this person still won't sign your paper. They'll only sign the paper of the people they like. So you got to go in there and make this person like you. What do you do?
I bring them tons of alcohol, and then after they drink so much, and they're like, "Hey, sign your name," and they go sign your name.
That's a good plan, Jackie. What if they're too young to drink alcohol? Where are you going to get it anyway? How are you going to buy it? So what if they're too young to drink alcohol? What else would you do?
I can convince them by bringing what they like.
You can convince them by bringing what they like again. You're going to give them stuff, huh? Okay, well, what about if you can't give them anything, you have to use words? What kind of things are you going to say to them?
Or I will say, I know you're really nice, and I know you will sign it for me.
Okay, so would you try to get a sense of what kind of thing that person likes first, or would you just assume they're going to like alcohol and being told that they're nice?
A sense of what they like.
Okay, all right. Tyler, no, I can't have you do
Tyler.
that. I don't mind whispering around, but I can't have you do that because it makes me look bad. All right, Jackie. So here's what I've concluded about you in general is that you're either an INFJ or an INTP, and I'm not sure which one. I suspect you're an INFJ, but I'm not entirely sure. And you're a tricky one for me too. Wow, Joanna, did you make that picture you saw on the internet?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Joanna, ISFJ, saw this picture on like Google Images and just copied it and made it on a paper. That's pretty good. All right, Jackie. So
Bye.
thank you for that, and we'll talk more about type after the break, and we'll discuss what it means.
Yay.
That's so
Bye.
good, Tyler.
Let's go.
Look how weird Tyler is. And compared to my beautiful drawing.
Well, it's perfectly understandable that you guys are flirting with each other. You're duels.
What?